Again, y'all will have this on Monday, the recording. I'll send an email out whenever it's posted on the YouTube channel. Today, we are going to be building a squeeze page. So in Zoom chat, I am going to put this link in here. It goes to Inside Real Estate. It's kind of just their tutorial, the step-by-step on how to build one. Of course, I'm going to show you how to do that. But just as a resource, it has pretty much all the stuff that you can do with squeeze pages because I'm not going to have time to get to everything today. But what we're going to do, we're going to build a squeeze page for a listing, whether it's your listing or maybe someone in your office's listing and you want to get some leads from it. I'm going to be doing this out of Boldtrail. So if some of you still have KvCORE, it's going to be the same way in KvCORE if you still have that. But I am going to be using Boldtrail to build the squeeze page. When you log in, on the left-hand side, lead engine. Let's click on that. And you know what? Actually, before we do this, because before you make a squeeze page and have them sign up on your website, you're probably going to want them to put their number and their name when they sign up on your website. You probably don't want to just have a lot of people with an email when they sign up and all you get is an email. I bet everyone here is going to want, if I could, have their phone number and their name when they sign up. So before you even make your squeeze page, let's set that up on your website. On the left-hand side, go to Web and IDX. Now, depending on if most of us are probably in a single platform, but make sure you're in your scope for your website right here. You might have multiple websites, or maybe you're a team leader and you got a whole bunch of websites. Just make sure you're in the right website for this. Now, on my website, if I scroll down a little bit in these settings, right here, mandate phone number. A lot of people, this is defaulted to be turned off when you first get your Boldtrail or KvCORE. I would turn this on because when someone signs up on my website, I personally would like them to have their phone number if they're going to sign up. And they just started doing Ask Name a few months ago, or maybe it was a little while before that. But I know you can ask for the name too. So you can get name, phone number, and they have to put their email as well. So I would turn both of those on. All you got to do is toggle it. So it looks like it's saved. And now I'm going to be able to ask for a phone number, and I'm now going to be able to ask for a name. By the way, those of you who joined a little late, everything is being recorded, and it will be posted on our YouTube channel next Monday. So just in case if you miss some of the beginning, or if I move a little fast, you'll be able to rewatch all of this on Monday. Okay. Be sure to do that. Phone number and ask name. Now let's build our squeeze page. Lead engine on the left, you'll see IDX squeeze page. Select your website that you're going to be wanting the squeeze page built for. And yes, I'll be able to get to everybody's questions as soon as I get done with the squeeze page here. Now, when I'm in here, you have these tabs. We're doing a single property today. I'm just showing you how to make a squeeze page for a listing. So select single property. And the listing that I'm going to do is this one. All you need for your listing is either the address or the MLS ID. Either one is going to populate it right here when you have to enter it. So maybe I'll go by the MLS ID. Let me just copy and paste it. And it should be auto-populating. Whether you put the address or the MLS ID, you need to make sure it populates. And when it does, click on it. All right, so now I have my listing selected. I'm going to want to try to get leads from this. So when people sign up, it's going to help me know maybe where they came from. So the source, when it does go into Boldtrail, I'll probably put Facebook because I'm going to post this on my Facebook. So if someone signs up, I know they came from my Facebook. So I'll do FB. I like to do the property address for the hashtag, especially for a listing squeeze page, because if I do different listing squeeze pages, all I got to do is tell by the hashtag what listing it came from. So let's do 3. I'll do that as the hashtag. Okay, now this is the capture part where they sign up. Let's talk about this. If you wanted to make a squeeze page that you never wanted someone to sign up, you can do that. If you were making a squeeze page where you never wanted someone to sign up, then you probably wouldn't need to put a source. You probably don't need a hashtag because they're never signing up. So just to let everybody know, if you wanted to make a squeeze page for whatever reason and you didn't want to have people sign up from it, select never. Now, most of the time, you're probably going to want to either do immediate or the 2 default. What's the difference between these? I'm going to show you. Now, immediate, I'm going to select it and hit generate link. Let's take this link and let's see what it looks like. I might have to go incognito window, by the way. Let's see. Or maybe just nothing works. Okay, there it goes. Notice I can't even look at this property. And if I click off of this, it's going to take me back to the front. So for the person to sign up, if they wanted to see this property, notice how it has the email address that's always there to try to get someone to sign up. But notice how it has the name, the first and last. Remember to set that up in the settings like we just did. You want to be able to ask for their name when they sign up. If you did not toggle that on in your settings, you will not see name right here. To let everyone know, when you hit continue with email, after they input this, that's when it asks for the phone number. So you're still going to be getting the name, email, and phone number when they sign up. Now, I'm not going to sign up just yet. I'm trying to just show the differences between the two right here. So immediate, you just saw, if someone clicks this link, they can't even look at the property. Now, if I do 2 default, this is a little misleading because is it 2 views, like 2 photo views, or is it 2 completely different property views? So let's hit generate link. Now, since I've already been to the website, I need to do this. Give me a second. One second. By the way, those of you who joined a little late, everything's being recorded. It's going to be on our YouTube channel next Monday. You'll see our YouTube channel link in Zoom chat. All right, let's go to that link. All right, so now I'm able to look at the property. I'm able to look at different pictures of the property. I can pretty much do everything I want on this page. I can request a showing. I can talk to the agent. Now, if I go look at another property, how people will see similar properties, right? Notice that's what it means by 2. So when I go back here to our squeeze page that we're building, you saw immediate, they can't even look at the property. They have to sign up. Now, default 2, they can look at the entire property, and if they go to another property, then they have to sign up. To be honest, depending on where you're putting this, like if you're putting this on your Facebook page, or maybe you're sharing it to your personal, maybe even the sellers might see it. I honestly would do 2 default. You might get more leads by doing immediate. Actually, I'm not going to say you might. You will. You will get more leads. But you also might piss a lot of people off. Because how many times, if anyone's ever done this, where you try to have people sign up and you start seeing all the comments and they're like, oh, you got to sign up just to see. Trust me, everyone, if you don't want to deal with that, I would not put immediate if you're going to be putting it on social media, especially on like your personal page or something. Now, I would do default. I still would make them sign up. But remember, if you do two default, well, I guess it's on that sign up. Remember, this was the second property that I looked at. So I was able to look at that first property, that full listing, so they can see that whole, they get everything they want, the price, if they want to talk to you, etc. But it's going to make them sign up if they look at another home. Totally optional for this part. But I'm going to stick to default too. That's what I'm going to do with mine. And to generate the link. Now, which link to use? I always just use the short link right here. Now, where can I put this link? I'm going to use Facebook and I'm going to use a business page. My advice, you could post this to your personal Facebook, but if you have a business page, why not post it to your business page and share it to your personal? You're doubling the algorithm when you do it. So if you have a business page, I'm going to throw this in too. Instead of me just coming in and pasting it, because I could just paste the link and I could just hit post. But that's pretty lazy if I did that. And I guess what's even funnier, I'm going to show you something that's also lazy because it's ChatGPT. But if you don't have a free account for AI or for ChatGPT, like I would get a free account. This thing is so nice just to spark ideas. I'm going to have a quick Facebook post for my listing. I need a quick, fun Facebook post for my new listing. And I'm going to paste my listing. All right, if it's not taken in my link, watch this. 1 second. So I'm going to give it my MLS description. Use this description to make my post. All right, let it kind of do its thing. If you wanted to edit this, I'm just because I'm trying to just show you guys the squeeze page today. You could edit this up however you want. Maybe you already post your listings a certain way and all you needed was the link today. I'm just showing something a little extra. If you wanted to make a nice little post, maybe I copy that. Get rid of that link. I guess I don't know what the location is. I'm going to just move that for right now. I could double check everything. Maybe I space it to make it look a little pretty. Notice how it brought all the emojis over. All I did is copy and paste that from ChatGPT. And if I needed that link again, which I definitely would, I wouldn't just like rely on my thumbnail for them to click or tap. I'd grab that link again. Maybe I'll put it like right here, full details. Oops, and then copy it. Let me copy that link. Now I paste it. Now I'm not really going to post this on Polys. The last thing I would need to do right now is just post it. And then I could share it to my personal if I wanted to. But it was pretty easy to make a squeeze page for that listing for a single property. That's what the single property squeeze page is. It's for a specific listing. The last thing I'm going to show you on this, the single property, the squeeze page, is what does it look like when someone signs up? Because we saw, it takes them two properties to get there. Now, if they do put their name, number, and email, what does it look like when they go into Boldtrail? So give me 1 second. Okay. So when the person signs up, now I'm gonna just put a fake email. I'm gonna put Brandon test at testing.com. Okay, name, Brandon Burch. Notice how it gets the phone number. It says the cell phone number will be your password. So I wouldn't say it's misleading, but that's how they're getting the phone number too. They're just saying it's the password. So I'm going to put mine in and continue with email. They can continue with their Gmail. They can continue with Facebook. I'm just signing in this way. Okay, now let me hop into her Boldtrail and let's see what that lead looks like because I signed up. So now I can look at this listing. I can do whatever I want on her website. In fact, let me look at a couple properties because I'm going to show you in Boldtrail how you can track people. You can watch what they what they're watching on your website. So maybe I go look at this. All right, and then after I looked at that property, maybe the person went and looked at this. And I'll just do one more and then I'm going to go into her Boldtrail and show the lead. And let's just click this one. I'm kind of just pretending what maybe the user would have done as they're looking around. And let me get out of this. Let's see how quick it comes into her Boldtrail. So let's go to contacts. All right, let me pause to the recording. Okay, so the lead will come in. The lead will always come in as a new lead. Remember the hashtag that I put on there for the address to help me know where this person came from? Because it's just going to be a new lead who signed up on your website. But do you remember how I did the source FB for Facebook? So I know it came from one of my Facebook posts. And then the hashtag could help me just by knowing what listing it was if I'm going to keep making more squeeze pages in the future. Now, I'm just trying to keep today's video simple. It's how to make a squeeze page, how to post it on Facebook, and what it looks like going into KvCORE. There's a lot more things you can, or Boldtrail. Sorry if I'm calling it KvCORE. It just switched to Boldtrail. There's a lot more you can do when they come in, like drip campaigns, like reaching out to them, routing it to your agents if you have a team platform, search alerts automatically triggering. There's a lot more that happens. I'm just trying to show the squeeze page today, how that works. But remember how I said how I looked at different properties? Pretty cool when people sign up. If they look at multiple properties, you're going to see that. You're going to see what they were looking at. Starts to track them. All right. Before I kind of recap and review all of that and go through it one more time, did anyone have any questions on what I just showed for a squeeze page, single listing? And you can let me know in Zoom chat. You can unmute yourself. No, Slava, I'll be able to get to your question too. I'll get to that. Harry, the one I did was not Polly's. I didn't really post it. That's why I didn't post it on Facebook. It's still just a draft right now. This was just an example. So I'm saying, hey, if this is one of your listings or one of your office listings or you get permission, not a bad idea to get some leads from a good listing if you wanted to. Yeah, Boldtrail replaced KvCORE. Like if you had KvCORE, all your contacts are still in there, all your campaigns, your website. It's just called Boldtrail. Looks a little different. Yeah, you just need to log in. All your KvCORE, however you had your KvCORE set up, it should be the same way in your Boldtrail. A squeeze page stays active. This link right here will stay active for as long as, really, it's as long as your listing's active. You know, when this goes pending or on your MLS, when that status changes, this turns into a broken link. So just know that. That's actually a pretty good question. When this is no longer active, this does not stay here. It doesn't say sold or something, and all of this stays here. It's just a broken link if someone was to go to it. And just for some people who are watching this, if you kind of caught the idea of squeeze pages, you don't have to just do a single page. I'm not going to build a full one right now. I'm just going to show you the other ones. If you wanted to do a free list of homes in a neighborhood or a subdivision or like all these new construction homes in this newly built subdivision, or check out all the new single family homes in a city, check out all these single story homes in a city, you kind of like a free list basically. That's this multi-property right here. You can pretty much do what I did for a single listing, but do it for a free list of homes. Same concept, you just got to fill this part out. Go through, pick your location, single type, but it's still the same concept. If this is your first time ever making a squeeze page, just keep it simple. I would just do a listing. It's very easy to make one of these. And if you're going to make a link, maybe use Facebook to post it.